Parents demand this New Jersey art teacher should be fired because her curves are a distraction. Her curves are a distraction. And the only people that say that the curves are really, really a distraction is the moms. Like, come on now. Let's think about that for a second. The only people that say it's a distraction is the women, aka the moms. Not the child, not the husbands, the moms. And there's gonna be a couple of reasons, but the main two reasons why, or main 2 or 3 reasons why the moms will say, oh, she's a distraction, is because, one, her body. Let's break this down now. All these moms are hating because of her body. And if you moms out there had the body of this New Jersey teacher that you've probably seen on Instagram about this article right now, if y'all had this body, y'all wouldn't be complaining. Your husbands will be loving you to the day they die. Okay? They be loving you to the day they die. All over you, everything dirty you could probably think of. But probably some of you don't have a body like this. I'm going to say it. Some of y'all don't have a body like this. So y'all going to complain and say whatever you want just to be like, she should not be wearing this type of clothing. Her body is it's going to make my child distracted. Little do you know that your child is probably getting straight A's in her class because of her. Okay? Half the time, they're probably not even paying attention to the body. They probably just hear her voice and to be like, okay, bet. And then they just get straight A's. They study, they learn, and they get straight A's. The husbands, on the other hand, they're probably like, oh, yo, she fine. She is fine. And then they probably see that, and they see the teacher, and they're like, and they probably just, some of them fathers that don't have a chance to pick up their kid, they'd be like, oh, crap. Like, they'd be like, hey, yo, Josh, yeah, what's up? Like, can you stay over? He's like, yeah, man. And he looks at his watch. Oh, I gotta go. What do you mean you gotta go? I gotta pick up my kid. Real quick. I gotta pick up my kid from school. Your kid from school? Yes, gotta pick up my kid from school, man. Like, I gotta go. Rushes over to the school. Picks him up on time. Or maybe like 3-4 minutes late. But picks him up on, and then sees the teacher and says, hey, what's up? Was he good in class today? And probably is happy because, one, obviously the husband likes what he see. The kid, is probably questioning the father. But I don't think the kid is really paying attention all that much like the father is, okay? I'm just telling the truth here. A dude is going to stare at a woman with this amount of curves regardless, okay? If she has a body type like that, and if he is into that type of body type, he is going to stare regardless of whatever happens. I'm sorry. That's the truth. Sometimes, like, you'd be like, what you staring at? He'd be like, nothing. And then he'd be like, what's that over there? You look, he's like, oh, and then goes back to what he's doing. All right? Now, so now, going back into this, maybe you don't know what this woman has done in her past to be like, maybe I want to become a teacher and actually change people's lives, change kids' lives, and make them be better in the long run when it comes to school. You don't know if she's doing that or not. But the first thing you judge of her is appearance, aka her body. Like, you can be mad all you want. You can be mad all you want at this teacher because she has this type of body. At the end of the day, she's helping out kids. She's making kids want to learn. She's making teaching fun. Okay? Now, say, for example, you have, a teacher way older, maybe like the teachers that we grew up, maybe like in her 50s and 60s and stuff, teaching. That kid is probably gonna, one, goof off, talk back, talk to the teacher, disrespect the teacher, the classmates, not do his homework, complain, and say whatever, and then you be like, my kid is not doing well. My teacher's this, my teacher's that. He's not doing this. He's not doing, like, my kid's not doing this well at all. And then the husband is gonna just, obviously gonna be nice, but be like, damn, she, looks like Dumbledore. You feel me? So, like, looks like E.T. You feel me? So, I'm not trying to get disrespectful. I'm just speaking of what, people have seen, okay? And what I have seen when I was younger. Way when I was younger. So, believe it, I've seen teachers in middle school that are 20. The middle school that I grew up, but the middle school that I went to, she, if I remember correctly, she was in her late 20s, like maybe 26, 27, and I was in the 8th grade. 8th grade, right? And I'm not gonna hold you. For like, even though I was like 13 at the time, yeah, she was in like 20, 27 or so. She was bad. I'm not gonna hold you. She was. But on top of that, I passed all my classes. Like, I passed everything in that class because, yeah, she was attractive, but also too, I actually learned and asked questions and actually did my work. I had maybe another, two other, maybe the rest of my teachers was semi ugly to maybe Weezy Jefferson type old. You feel me? And yes, I passed, but at the same time, it's whatever. But the teacher that I had when I was back then, it was she was bad. I'm not gonna hold you. She was bad when I was younger. But I still paid attention and did my work. So basically what I'm trying to say though, kids, if you talk about especially if it's a preschool, because they're saying she's a preschool art teacher. Like I said, preschool art teacher. The kids are maybe 3 to 4 max. All right, the max 4 years old. What in his mind that is distracting? He's probably half the time he's probably not even paying attention to her. He's probably playing with the other kids, playing with his friends, sleeping, drawing, watching a movie, something along that lines. What in the mind is distracting to you moms, you wives out there? What is distracting? Literally tell me. I'm gonna be sitting here waiting. Just tell me, because really, a 4-year-old is really not going to pay attention to a middle-aged, maybe she's not even middle-aged, maybe she's probably, if I say 26, maybe stretching it out to maybe 28 max. But the kid is not even paying attention, one lick of attention to the teacher whatsoever. Now, say for example, if I had to, if I was maybe a 4-year-old kid in that, and I was in her class, would I be paying attention? No, because I wouldn't know what to do. I would be either playing around with other kids, coloring, eating, watching movies, or just taking a nap because I'm 4 years old. I'm not paying attention. If the husband's okay, I understand. Your husband is paying attention to a teacher, a fine teacher at that, then you. Okay, understandable. That will happen from time to time, okay? It will happen. It's human. We're all normal. It will happen. That's just switch the cards real quick. Just role reverse this real. Just hear me out. Put a male teacher just probably as fine as her, okay? Just as attractive as her. Put a male teacher, mid-20s, say this, mid-20s, body type, muscular, goes to the gym, all that type of stuff. And then the moms, you moms out there, be googly-eyed over him. Would it be the same thing though? your husband would probably be like, yeah, you're like, we're all human. Yeah, he's attractive. Yeah, like some of the guys out there would probably think, oh yeah, he's a good looking dude. But he ain't gonna go overboard like, oh, he's distracting to the class. Doesn't make sense. Like, none of this makes sense. Especially trying to get her fired for no reason just because she's teaching. When I say this world is going downhill, this world is going terribly downhill. Terribly downhill. Look, she's probably she's probably a good teacher. She's doing her job. She's trying to make kids learn and also want them to get ahead in like school and in life, okay? Please do not fire the teacher because little do you guys know, she's probably doing the best she can to make these kids go on the right track for the rest of their lives, okay? And you moms, stop hating. It's not cute. Stop hating. Okay, just because you look like that, just because you don't look like that, don't mean you gotta hate on the people that do look like that just to, make them, like, just to make yourself feel better, just to get them fired or whatnot. Not pretty. It's not cute, not pretty. Don't do that. Let her do her job, please. Let her do her job. It's ridiculous out here. It is completely ridiculous out here. Like, it gotta stop. It gotta stop.